We're back with the motivation blanket. I posted a short where I crocheted the first two together, but I have been making my squares every day, or at least catching up. So I've been making a square day, but I haven't been crocheting them together. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me. We have 3 rows to do, and I was going to make this video last row, and it's going to be a very different video because I was going to be all like, wow, downscale victories, flexibility is key, because this row you can see my routine got a little disrupted. The green is pretty much all shoveling, mostly shoveling, and I was going to talk about how I got knocked off my schedule, but that's okay because I still had the routine of making the blanket, and so I knew I would get back to it, and I also knew that everything that I was doing was counting because we've got so much work, and honestly shoveling is so much work. And also I was going to talk about how strong I felt shoveling and how happy I was that my body was able to do this marathon task of taking care of all of our snow. Because it was a lot, and we are out of places to put snow, so it involved a lot of flinging snow. It was a lot of work. And yeah, flexibility is great. Knowing that even if I'm not able to do my scheduled workout, as long as I'm moving my body, I'm still progressing. I'm not a bad person. I'm not going backwards just because I don't do one thing. There's one thing that I wanted to talk about in other videos, but I've been trying to keep them short. But I'll link it below. There's a TED Talk about how to do your laundry when you're depressed. And it's really great. And she talks about how self-care tasks, care tasks are morally neutral. And that basically boils down to not being able to do your laundry or have a clean house or do all the things that you're supposed to be doing. Not being able to do that doesn't make you a bad person. Just doing all that doesn't mean that you're a good person. It's morally neutral. And exercise is the same. Exercise is a care task. And exercising every single day doesn't make you a good person. And not being able to exercise doesn't make you a bad person. It's morally neutral. Sorry. Little hint. So yeah, we're rock and rolling on this row. Got thrown off, got back on the schedule. Everything is great. And then this is the last row that I don't know if you can tell what went on here. Got back on the schedule. Got a little creative with the schedule to try to get things back on the days that I like them. And then, this day was a hit day, and I was doing Fuel Day 15, and if you've done it, it is intense. It's called is this Dumbbells and Burpees? I believe that this one is Dumbbells and Burpees, which is exactly what it sounds like. Lots of dumbbells, lots of burpees. And I was not feeling very well when I did this, but I thought that I would push through it. And it was a mistake because turns out I was sick. All of this, more snow. All of this is rest days, and they're very much needed rest days. I was laid out. I thought it was tonsillitis at first, and then it was a sinus infection, and it took me forever to get better. You can probably still hear it, I'm still battling it. And so when I got back into it, instead of going back into Fuel, which is really intense, it's very cardio intensive along with lifting weights, and I knew that my body wasn't there yet. So I did a little treadmill walking, and then instead of jumping back into Fuel, I have decided to do the first week of Iron. So I'm back back in it, back on schedule, back working, but it's not looking the way that I thought that it would, because my body is saying that my lungs maybe aren't ready. They aren't ready for what is I lovingly call Burpee Week. If I remember correctly from my first round of Fuel, this week, every workout has burpees. I'm not ready for that. But I've been loving iron. It is, if you like lifting weights, but you don't like cardio, or you like to get your cardio through something else, iron is so great. It's slow and it's like 30 minutes and it's just lifting. It's just being strong. It's just a celebration of strength. And I was a little like, ooh, should I like jump back in with lighter weights just to make sure that I'm okay? Well, I can always drop down. And so I jumped in with like the same or heavier than I would use for fuel, because iron is a lot slower. You can go a little bit heavier. And yeah, I've been rocking my 25s for legs and chest presses. Legs I can probably go a little heavier. We'll work towards that. But 25 is still challenging for me for chest presses. And yeah, it's really nice to know that even though my body and I have been through it, you know, I've still got that strength there. Like I feel really puffy after being sick for so long and just like living off of honey, and like my abs are good because I have been coughing so much, but it feels good to get back into exercise and to be moving my body, and for my body to be responding the way that I would like it to. I still definitely not ready to go into full cardio, but I'm also trying to add in like walking on the treadmill, and then maybe we'll up the intensity throughout the week as I just come back to my fitness. But yeah, so that means I've got a lot of crocheting together to do, which is gonna be fun. Let's do it. So much. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.